sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Well, how y'all doing? It's Santa Paw, or PawPaw again. And tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And I had started some homemade wine back in the end of October. And I said, well, it's about 4 weeks, so hopefully it'll make. But this is a little bit different this time. Because the house wasn't good and warm, and I didn't want to fool with that ice chest, I had put my jug of wine, or mix, in a couple of paper sacks and set it on a shelf. But I got a shelf about a little over head high, and I keep a plug-in electric heater in the bathroom. So I'm hoping that it stayed warm enough over the past 3 or 4 weeks. Now, I've not looked at it. You know, this is one thing about mine. If I screwed up, you'll know it too. You'll know as soon as I do. But let's just get right into it. Now, I do want to tell y'all, one thing you got, what's so vitally important is a constant temperature. And a little bit later here, we're going to crack open the wine that's in the aquarium. Anyway, when your temperature fluctuates, you know, if it gets down below 70 degrees, that yeast just don't want to work as good, and so it slows down your process. And then it takes a while to bring that stuff back up to temperature if it did get chilled. So, don't know what we got. Let's find out. Dun 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 dun! Dun 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 dun! Come on. There we go. All right. There it is. First time I've touched it. First time I've looked at it since back in October whenever I mixed it up. I do know that I don't want to make any more in the Welch's jugs because they're dark and I can't see my wine working like I can do. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's foamed over a little bit. Let me see if I can zoom in on it so you can see it. Uh-oh. Dun dun dun! What are we gonna have here? This shit might explode. I don't know. Okay. Got lucky there. Now, what have I got in here? Smells like wine. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Like I say, this is, ain't no telling how old this juice was when I made it too. Let me see if I can get some light behind it for you all. Okay. Well, I can see through it. It's not, you know, it's not got a bunch of crap in it. I don't know which is dirtiest, the wine or my glasses. But I guess the proof is in the tasting. We'll see. Tastes like wine. Oh, there goes, there it goes. There goes that shiver. Just a little bit on my tongue didn't do it. Took a little sip of it, just like, by God, I think we have a success here. Just in time for Thanksgiving. Oh. And that, that's all I can say is, I'm going to have to pour it off in a bottle. Tomorrow I'm going over to my father-in-law's house, and my wife's brother-in-law, my sister-in-law's husband. It's my wife's brother-in-law, not mine, because, anyway, my wife's sister. Anyway, I called her up and say, hey, what do you want me to bring tomorrow? Because she was bringing all the food over to her daddy's house, and she practically got the whole meal to herself. So I've got one little dish to take. I'm going to take some green beans with some ham in it for flavoring. And her husband in the background said, bring some of that homemade wine. I like that wine. I said, okay. So I'm going to pour some of that off in a bottle and take that over there. Now then, I have no idea what I've gotten myself into with this aquarium over here. I will tell you that ever how long it's been making, I'll put a date under here. I'll put a date right here. Tell you when this batch started. But it's been 82 degrees with that aquarium heater in it. It's kept it at 82 degrees. And I will tell you this, a couple of mistakes that I made. One is I don't think I should have put that plastic bag over the top of that aquarium. Because putting that plastic bag then kept all the stagnant air in there. And any of this that might have foamed out got in that water. And I checked on it about 10 days ago. Oh my God. Smell like a damn nasty ass tadpole pond, you know? Ugh. The wine smelled alright, but the water in there got mold growing in it, and it's just nasty. So what I'm going to do is, as I pull these bottles out, I'm going to tighten the cap, rinse them under the water faucet. Then I'll set them here, and we're going to do a taste test. So that's what's happening. Let's get us turned around here. Oh, well, folks, I got to tell you what I did here. I created a mess. In retrospect, or afterthought, I should not have put this plastic over that aquarium. Because by doing so, I have created stagnant air. And what happened then is mold developed in this water. Probably from maybe, a jug overflowed. Looks like this one overflowed a little bit. So did this one. And I guess that one. Oh. Whew. Nasty. Whew. Alright. Let's on with the experiment. One thing, maybe next time what I need to do is wash this thing out with bleach real good, and then add bleach to the water so it won't grow in there. I don't know. We're learning. That's what experiment's all about. Pawpaw, can I do this? Can I do that? Well, hell, I don't know. Try it. What you got to lose? All right. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one jug at a time out of there, and I'm going to rinse it off in the sink, and then set it over here on the stove, and we shall see what we shall see. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, I'm snugging that lid closed. Now I will tell you that it appears that the wine is made because it is dead calm on top. No bubbles whatsoever, and that's what I'm after. Okay. So this jug was the one with 1.5 cups of sugar, my full recipe. Set this over here. And I guess I answered one of my questions was, you know, is 1/2 cup of sugar or 3/4 cup of sugar, is that enough? And it is. Uh-oh. Telemarketer. Yo? Oh well. They don't like talk on speakerphone. All right. Now then. This is the one that only had 1 cup of sugar in it. So we went from my regular recipe of 1.5 cups of sugar, and this 1.5 quart only has 1 cup of sugar in it, and I can't see any bubbles on top. Now this batch has got 3/4 of a cup of sugar in it. So this has got half the sugar I would normally use. If it turns out good, I would say that this is probably going to be the one my wife will like the best. We're going to find out. That's the only reason she don't drink my wine. She says she don't like it sweet wine. Now I think this one, I used 1/2 cup of sugar. Boy, let me tell you something. Every one of them boiled over. Every single one of them foamed out. Ooh. There's a few bubbles in this one. So that batch can make you have the poopies. All right. Alrighty then. This was from the bathroom batch. Woohoo, that's good. Alright, now, I've had people say, Papa, I got foam in there. Is that alright? That's just foamed up yeast. Ain't gonna hurt you. You can pour it through a filter if you want to. Some people say, can I do it through a coffee filter, through the cheesecloth, whatever? I don't care. It's your wine. Do what you want to with it. Okay. This is 1.5. That's 1. Oh man. Good thing I kept them in order. Because the where I run the water over the top of them, I washed away that Sharpie where I wrote on it. Okay, here we go. Oh. Cap's clean. Well, it don't smell like diarrhea. Oof. I will tell you, that right there is stronger than the one I had in the bathroom, and they both had the same amount of sugar. I guess it's just that this one, because it was warmer. Because, I mean, the jug's still warm. Because, like I said, it was 82 degrees. All right. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, let's see. Now, this is less sugar than my normal recipe. This has 1 cup of sugar to 1.5 quarts of juice. I shouldn't be pouring that much. I'll be loopy. Holding it up to the light, I mean, I can see through it because there's a light behind you. It looks pretty good. I think if I put that in a Merlot bottle, my wife ain't gonna know the difference. That right there is good. It's got 1 cup of sugar and 1.5 quarts of juice. Oof! God! I'll promise you this. There wasn't no excess sugar. That yeast ate it all. Whew. Holy cow. It's almost like whiskey. That's awesome. All right, now this is 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Oh my God. I need to quit pouring so much. Now that right there is very, very dry. Oh, oh, oh. But it's good. Oh, I throw nothing away. God. Woo-wee. All right, and this right here is made with a 1/2 cup of sugar. Oh. Just looking at it, it looks exactly the same. None of these look any different from the other. Now, what does this taste like? Mmm. I don't care for the taste of that one. It's not sweet enough for me. Yeah, I mean, it ain't sweet at all. But I don't throw nothing away. Well, folks, what have we learned here? I think the main thing we learned is if you're going to have this in a water bath, make sure the air can circulate. Maybe adjust your heat down a little bit. Like I said, I had 82 degrees, so it would cook off quick. They all worked. To my taste, the 1 cup of sugar to 1.5 quart of juice was really good. I prefer my original recipe with a cup of sugar per quart. But I'm going to try it again, and this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to not cover the aquarium. I'll just keep an eye on it, and as it evaporates, I'll just add more water to it. And maybe by not having that plastic over there, we won't build up any moldy crap in the water. Plus, I'm going to add some bleach to that water. We're going to see what happens. I ain't talking about adding bleach to the inside of the jug. I'm talking about bleach in that water bath. Well, folks, this has been PawPaw testing out some new wine techniques. I do want to tell you that the aquarium method is absolutely fantastic as far as maintaining a temperature. So I really like that aspect. I've just got to figure out how to not have nastiness build up in my water. Okay, and we'll try that or approach that problem in the future. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends. I'm trying to get up to 100,000 subscribers so I can get me a nice plaque courtesy of YouTube. And don't cost you nothing to subscribe. And tell your friends. It don't cost them nothing neither. I got Christmas cards going out to a bunch of you. They got mailed yesterday or the day before, whenever. Y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving.